My name is Aaron Green. I am about 50 years old, live in Virginia, and am an electrical engineer with 3 children. When I was 6, I had an extraordinary experience that has shaped my life. I was playing with my brother, 2 years older than me, and several friends when I suddenly became extremely short of breath. I tried to walk home, but a few meters away, I felt completely unable to breathe. Then, I felt myself leaving my body. It was peaceful and liberating. My soul, or whatever one calls it, separated from my physical self. I could see my body lying there while I hovered nearby. Being outside my body was calming, even enjoyable. In that state, I realized that I existed independently of a physical body. Life in the body is bound by time, but outside it, time felt different, more expansive and free. Observing my friends, I saw their concerns, once vital, had become trivial. Then, I relived my entire 6 years of life in vivid detail, experiencing not only my feelings but also how others felt about me. I could sense my mother's love and my father's occasional frustration, understanding even as a child the immense effort involved in parenting. Crying or misbehavior was natural, not fault. I also began to understand the process of a soul adapting to a new body. Early childhood involves learning the capabilities and limitations of the body, and gradually realizing that the world is much larger than the home. I perceived this world as vast and full of discovery, much as every child must. During this experience, I noticed a bright light in the distance but did not approach it immediately. I wondered and asked questions, receiving profound answers. I first asked, "What am I?" and saw myself as a luminous ball of consciousness, without human form. Then, where did I come from? I recalled a prior existence as a soul in a radiant, joyful realm among countless other souls, where we experienced happiness and learning. I consciously sacrificed a reward so that others could receive theirs, an act that elevated me to a higher level of consciousness, where I connected with what I call God. God explained that my act of selflessness was important for growth, and that the lives we experience on earth are opportunities for learning, chosen freely through our will. God could have intervened, but free choice is essential. I was shown the multiverse of possibilities for physical experience and ultimately chose Earth. I was guided through selecting my body, appearance, intelligence, and temperament. I rejected lives that would lead to harm or excessive suffering and chose traits that would allow personal growth while contributing positively to society. I was shown challenges I would face, injuries, adolescence difficulties, and periods of hardship, all of which I accepted for spiritual development. I also observed agreements among other souls and parents, witnessing spiritual contracts designed for learning. Every event, joyous or painful, was part of a conscious plan for growth. I also explored what happens to souls after death. I saw souls trapped in conflict, hatred, or denial of God, but even they were given opportunities to change and ascend. Other souls lived in light, happiness, and completion. Choices on earth directly influence the soul's posthumous journey. Through these visions, I understood the importance of ethical living, love, and compassion. Souls who caused harm experienced profound spiritual pain, while those who embraced kindness and understanding achieved joy and enlightenment. Eventually, I returned to my body. My brother noticed I had fallen but continued playing. I tried to tell my mother about the experience, but I was too young. For 6 months, I reflected daily. Later, my guides advised that the memory needed to be hidden temporarily so I could live normally, promising I would remember it at a suitable time. About 10 years ago, the memory returned, sparking a deep spiritual awakening. Since then, I have integrated these insights into my life, striving to make conscious choices that benefit myself and others. I have realized that challenges, difficulties, and mistakes are opportunities for spiritual growth. Life is a carefully constructed journey, meant to cultivate love, compassion, and awareness. Sharing my experience, I hope to inspire others to recognize the significance of their choices and to approach life with mindfulness, kindness, and integrity. Difficult lives provide opportunities for learning, growth, and understanding, guiding us toward a greater awareness of the soul's purpose. Ultimately, my experience has revealed that life is not random. Every choice, action, and interaction carries spiritual consequences. Through conscious living, embracing love and compassion, and understanding the lessons in each challenge, we can progress spiritually. Life becomes meaningful when seen as a journey for the soul, preparing us to return to the city of light, a space of unity, joy, and spiritual fulfillment. By living consciously, I aim to grow, nurture my children, and contribute positively, understanding that every experience is a step toward spiritual enlightenment.